One of the two mission specialists on the Artemis II mission is NASA astronaut Christina Koch. A highly accomplished astronaut, Koch was named as one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people of 2020 and holds the record for the longest single spaceflight by a female astronaut.
For me, there's never really been a time when I didn't want to be an astronaut. Going back as far as I can remember, it's what I always dreamed of. I think the spark was really lit when I visited Kennedy Space Center with my family and came home with a bunch of posters that then went up on the walls of my bedroom and became the things that I dreamed of from then on.
Before her time with NASA began, the Grand Rapids, Michigan native earned degrees in electrical engineering and physics from North Carolina State University and did advanced study at the Goddard Space Flight Center.
I've spent about 3.5 years of my life either in the Arctic or Antarctic, and I like it because it's on the frontiers of the planet. People haven't spent much time there, and you have to really work hard to survive there in many ways, both mentally and physically. And there's always something to learn, there's always something to explore.
Koch's next adventure was becoming one of 8 people chosen out of 6,300 applications who was selected as a member of the 2013 astronaut class, nicknamed the 8 Balls. She was picked alongside her future Artemis II crewmate, Victor Glover.
Whereas a lot of people sort of mid-career are settling into a path and becoming used to it. In our training, we've had to completely get off of the path we've been on and learn completely new things.
Koch put her training to work when she was chosen to fly on board the Soyuz MS-12 spacecraft alongside Roscosmos cosmonaut Alexei Ovchinin and NASA astronaut and fellow member of the 8 Balls, Nick Hague. Koch spent nearly a year in space, conducting dozens of science experiments and technology demonstrations on board the International Space Station. Her time on station spanned expeditions 59, 60, and 61. In that time, she completed 6 spacewalks, giving her more than 42 hours of spacewalking time. Half of those included the first all-female spacewalks in the history of human spaceflight, performed alongside NASA astronaut Jessica Meir.
Seeing women in doing awesome work in positions in engineering and science and fulfilling all of their dreams, it truly inspired me. And so it's part of paying homage to those people that paved the way for us to be where we are today, as well as inspiring the future. I do think examples matter, and so it's important that people just see that it's normal for people of all shapes, sizes, genders to be able to fulfill the dreams that they have.
Koch's 328 days in space sent a record for the longest single spaceflight by a female astronaut. She officially claimed the record on flight day 289, passing the record previously held by Peggy Whitson.
Peggy has been a mentor and a heroine of mine for many, many years. She always stepped in and helped our class through tough times and challenges when we were in our training program. And so I hope that me being up here and giving my best every day is a way for me to say thank you to people like her who not only paved the way through their examples, but actively reached out to make sure that we could be successful as well.
Fast forward a few years, and in 2023,
your mission specialist, Christina Koch.
Koch was selected for the Artemis II mission alongside fellow NASA astronauts Reid Wiseman and Victor Glover, as well as Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen.
These other astronauts have an amazing history, amazing record, amazing experience, and they're great people. I've known them all for many, many years. I've had a chance to work with them in different capacities, and I think our skills really complement each other. They all have a military background, and I come from a more raw technical engineering background, and I think that complements one another really well. I think we'll work together great, and I hope to be someone on the crew that really is that engineering expert, and I hope that can be the way that I contribute the most.
Koch says she's pulling from all of her past experiences to apply to the Artemis II mission, making sure she takes things one step at a time and executing to her fullest ability.
We talk a lot about what we're expecting on this mission, and one thing we've been trained to do is to not necessarily have too many expectations, but the only thing I actually am expecting to do is to do my best in every minute. We might not get to that point on this mission, and we will still make the most of it. But if we do, it will be a special moment. I think that'll be the moment where we look around and we say, okay, it's our time now. The next 6 days going to and coming back from the moon our time up here. Even if we were to have to do one of the U-turn burns, that's still a possibility. At that point, we are pretty bought in, and we are executing this mission in front of us no matter what. So I think it will be special. I think that we will not let any guard down, mainly because we all see that focus from every minute is going to be the most important thing. We're never taking a sigh of relief. We're never stepping back. We're bringing everything into this consolidated moment of performing in our time. And that's just a phrase that kind of comes to me for that moment. If we get there, is this is our time.
Reporting for Spaceflight Now, I'm Will Robinson Smith.